Hi. Today I wanted to walk you through what it means to have multi-factor authentication on your Office 365 logon. Now, multi-factor authentication is where you have multiple ways of confirming that you are who you are when you log into Office 365. Now, sometimes this is called two-factor authentication, but when we're talking about Office 365, they call it multi-factor authentication. So your first factor of authentication obviously is your password and your username. So those are your first two pieces of your credentials. You'll be used to entering those in when you log into Office 365. But if you put on multi-factor authentication, there will be an additional step that you will need to do. And normally that step is to add in your phone as a way of confirming that you are the one that's logged into Office 365. Now, depending on how your multi-factor authentication is set up, you may have to do this every time you log into Office 365, which would only be usually when you're logging in on a different computer from your normal one, so it wouldn't be all the time. However, if you have an office that you work from that you are normally there, most of the time multi-factor will be factor authentication will be set up so that you are not asked to confirm your identity if Office 365 knows that you are in the office, and it does that using your IP address for your office. So it knows that you are logging in the office regardless of which device you're logging in from, and it won't challenge you with multi-factor authentication. But when you do, and it will happen on occasion, I'll walk you through the process for what happens. So I'll share my screen and I will show you if I can remember how to share my screen. Share this one. So I'm at the ready for logging into Office 365. And you can see I'm logging into the office.com website. Now, if you're wanting to log into outlook.com or any of your apps, the process will be the same, but I'll use Office 365 today just for this demonstration. So you'll see, click sign on. I'm signing in as myself, as Victoria, Decision 1. You won't always be asked which type of account. I have two accounts, so it asks me which one I'm logging in. I'm logging in on my work account, and here you can see it's asked for my username and password. Already knows my username. The password, it's remembered, so I don't have to type that in. Of course, if you're on a new device, you'll need to type that in, so you need to remember that. Now, it has, as I said, I have sent in a sign-in request. Now, I will turn my screen sharing off now, and I will show you on my phone. So if I turn my phone around, you should be seeing these, my beautiful boys. You can see now I have on here approve sign in on my Microsoft thing, and you can see it's actually back to front view. You can see I've got to deny and approve. Now obviously I want to approve that because it definitely was me. And now if I go back to the screen share, you will see that it has automatically logged me in to my office.com portal. So it's easy as that. It's as easy as picking up the phone and clicking accept. And there's no tricks to it. It's as simple as that, and you shouldn't be challenged with your MFA every time you log in. Just on certain times, if you have logged out for whatever reason, most people don't need to log out for any particular reason. If you're just using your apps in Outlook, you'll always be logged in. But on occasion, Microsoft will log you out. It's a false log out, so you will have to log back in, and you may get a challenge if you're not in the office or you're not set up to not challenge when you're in the office. But as you can see, it's literally a 10-second job at the absolute worst. So quite straightforward. So if you have any concerns about turning on multi-factor authentication, don't It's really easy and definitely worth doing. So I will leave it there for now, and we will see you next time. See you later.